My name is Robert Wayner. I am a PT and director of the Ohio Center for Running Performance within the Division of Physical Therapy here at Ohio University. Run School is an online video series of which we're going to bring the science of running to the consumer. And we're going to explore topics on everything from starting a running program if you've never run before to training for performance. We're going to cover gait analysis, how to analyze a runner's form. We're going to look at nutrition, psychology of performance, footwear, and all these topics of which it's going to prepare the runner to have knowledge that we would teach to our coaches, healthcare professionals, students, but bring it to them and help us all get a better understanding of this sport we love. We chose the topics to kind of cover everything in running, from starting off, choosing to start into a running program, getting the right running shoes. How do you train? How do you get into a program? How do you prepare for a race? What are the needs of the runner, right? How do we minimize risk of injury? How do we maximize performance? If we've got to do strength training, how are we going to do strength training? So we look at it from everything the runner would need to go from point A, which is starting a program, all the way to wherever the goals lie. Do they just want to train? Do they want to run for fun, for exercise, to be with friends? Or do they want to get into a competition? Whatever their goal is. So we chose topics that would prepare them to do that. Throughout the whole process, we'll be taking individuals' feedback. We're going to put these videos out in series, a month at a time. And in between, we always take suggestions. People can post comments on videos. They can interact with us on social media and suggest topics or ask questions. And we're going to follow up. I think one of the kind of unique things for us putting out topics in video series is that's an opportunity for individuals to watch, ask questions, and then we can come on and provide answers to those questions that direct towards whatever the runner wants to learn about. So we're going to start off Run School with the place every runner starts, which is, I got to get a pair of running shoes. That's your first step into starting a running program. That's the first piece of equipment that you're going to buy. We're going to go through the science of footwear, right? What does footwear do? What is the differences between different types of footwear? Neutral, stability, minimal shoes, maximal shoes. Whatever's out there, we're going to bring a level of understanding of what it is those shoes do. Then we're going to follow up with, how do you get in the right shoe, right? How do you know that I am in the shoe that I'm supposed to be in? And we're going to talk to professionals in the footwear industry who also are going to help you to decide what shoe you should be in. And then we're going to follow it up with the biggest questions. Is this shoe going to help minimize risk of injury? Is this shoe going to help my performance? And that'll kind of round it out so that every runner by the end of that series can determine what shoe should I be in. The reason we're doing it in video series is so that it's accessible anytime, and we're going to do it in a way that a runner can tune into a video and react. It's not going to take them an excessive amount of time. So we're going to be doing our videos in series of 5 to 10 minutes in length, covering a certain section of a topic. So for our first series, we're going to have 3 video series on footwear. And the first one is going to cover the science of footwear. What does footwear do? What's the differences in footwear? What's the construction of different running footwear? We're going to do a second series on shoe fitting and getting into the right shoe, and how do we analyze a runner's form, and how do we look at the runner as an individual and choose the right shoe. And then the last one video, the third video, is going to be on how does a shoe affect injury? How does a shoe affect performance?